What's up, guys? It's your girl Di, and I'm back again with another video. And today we're just gonna be doing like a little short set with some designs on there, the bears and the little crystal pixies that she wanted are very trendy. So let's get right into the video. Before you go in and take off the shine, you need to make sure that you are pushing your client's cuticles back. I believe that pushing cuticles back before you start the service is a must. And if you don't, I just kind of feel like, why not? After you take the shine off the nails, you can go in and put on your nail tips. I recommend flipping the client's hand around to ensure that all the nails are straight. As a beginner, when you're starting out doing nails, right here is where you really need to pay really close attention, because you want to make sure that the nails are all the same length and shape. When when you do that, you don't want them to be different shapes and sizes. People will notice. So take your time on this part. Don't feel like you need to hurry up and get the acrylic on. Prep is the most important part of the set. So what you do right now is going to ensure that your set is either a good flawless set or it's messy. Okay, guys, so honestly, this step is not mandatory, but I recommend doing it, especially when you're doing shorter nails like this, because the shorter the nail, the less acrylic you will use. And if you're using a light color like I'm using, you don't want to see that harsh line from the nail tip and the actual nail. Make sure you're going in with some type of dehydrator. I use white from Young Nails just to ensure there are no oils on the nail. Make sure you do 2 coats of whatever primer you use. I use Protein Bond, but whatever you use, just make sure you're doing 2 coats. Okay, guys, so I'm basically just working in like a 2B method for this acrylic application. But Just to clarify, you will see me go in and just put acrylic in the spots that I need more product, but that's it. I don't go in and add product to the whole nail. I just add it to exactly where I need after I work with my 2B method. And that's real important to remember as a beginner doing acrylic nails. You don't want to use a lot of acrylic on short nails. They don't need much at all. Okay, guys, so if you have a pretty smooth application, you will pretty much see like how I don't really have to foul much. I'll just kind of clean it up, and that's because I make sure I clean up my sides and lay my acrylic a certain way. But as a beginner, when you're starting out doing acrylic nails, you're probably not going to have a flawless application, which is fine. That's why we go in with a foul, reshape, and go in with a hand foul also, if that's what you use to take down any lumps and bumps. But just remember that when fouling, if you pretty much have that shape from that you originally did during prep, don't go in and foul crazy. Just do enough to gain your shape back and get it crisp, and that's it. Now, if you are someone that acrylic application is pretty lumpy, that's when you're going to want to foul a little bit more than what you typically would. And a lot of people kind of get tired of fouling, but honestly, if you still see lumps and bumps in the nail, you're going to need to continue to foul some more. So that's the difference between, like, if you have a good smooth application versus someone that has a lumpier application. And make sure that when you buff the nail, you don't buff it too much. Just buff it a little bit and go on to the next nail. You don't want your top coat chipping. Also, before you go in with your designs or your top coat, make sure you're going in and cleaning off the client's nail with either swipe, or you have them wash their nails, but you want to get all that dust off the nail. And I just went in with the bling gel for Model Ones, and I put a nice little layer on, not too much and not a thin layer, just literally enough to get the pixies to just melt right into the gel. And I just kind of clean up the sides and stuff like that after I apply the pixies. And then I'm going to put it in the lamp for at least like 30 seconds to 60 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing for the teddy bear, but instead I'm gonna apply the gel where I would actually need it, and I use like a nice little glob so that the bear could just smash into it. And after I take that out the light, I do go in and kind of seal around the edges just to ensure that the charm doesn't go anywhere. And after that, I just put my gel top coat on. I make sure I clean it off the skin and the sides before I put it in the light. And this set is all done. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I will be doing 2 separate giveaways, and plus you don't want to miss all my future nail videos coming up. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.